Capricorn, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. My name is Hatayla, just in case you're wondering. We're going to get into your June 2022 monthly tarot reading. I'm going to pull your spread right now, and then we'll hop into everything that you need to know. I have your spread here now. The phrase that I'm hearing is, it's not fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. Alright, so let's see what this is all about. So Capricorn, you're showing up as the Six of Swords, which is a very powerful card. It's a very beautiful card. It basically means you don't have to do any of the work. Spirit is doing what you need to have happen at this time. Spirit is taking care of what you need to have happen. The only way you can mess this up is if you don't go along with the program. So Spirit has a way of shifting things. I'm sure you can relate to times where you know that things should have went another way, and then some miraculous way or a blessing came or something happened to where you're like, I know I didn't have anything to do with that. That had to be God. That had to be Spirit. That has to be universe. That's the type of energy you are showing up as now, right? Very, very beautiful. It also talks about kind of moving towards something new, or moving past a challenging situation, or moving out of your setbacks, right? So you're in a very transitional stage at this time. What's crossing you is the Emperor, which basically means that whether you realize it or not, you have the opportunity to take charge and to charge right ahead at your target and to get things done. Now, what this also means is if you don't know what you're trying to do, or if you don't have a spirit guide, or if you don't have a set rule base to follow when it comes to your spiritual nature, you're going to feel like you don't have any control, right? And that's not good, because paired with this Six of Swords, this is saying like, look, you have all of this momentum. Spirit is pushing you towards what you need to get done. But the moment that you start to feel out of control means the moment that you're not adjusting to the Emperor state. Now, don't get it twisted. The Emperor is a masculine figure, right? But when we're talking about you as Capricorn, this is talking about the ability to have masculine and feminine energy at the same time, because you're still human, right? So the masculine side of you wants to take charge. It wants to go, it wants to attack, it wants to obtain things that you want to have happen, but you have to be disciplined in order to do that. And so with the combination of Spirit pushing you, and you feel like you want to do these things to really get things going, if you're not disciplined, or if you don't have any order, or if you don't have any reference from Spirit on how to do things, you're going to feel very lost. So I want you to really tap in with your spiritual nature and really make sure you're doing whatever you do to connect to Spirit, whether it's divination, whether it's a religion, whether it's a philosophy, whatever you do. I don't know what you do. You have to tap in. You should already be tapping in, but at this time you're really being called to do so. The reason why is because we have the Death in reverse, right? So Death in reverse, I'm going to show you upright, basically means that, look, Capricorn, you have been resisting change. It's time to change. Now you don't have a choice. I'm going to be honest with you. You really don't have a choice. Not because you're bad, not because things are just, shitty, but because it's time. It's your time. Your card has been pulled, and universe is like, okay, it's time for Capricorn to really start this next phase. It's time to evolve. It's time to upgrade. It's time to level up. Level up, level up, level up. What Sierra say? Listen, it's time for you to really make that next move. You have been resisting it. What's crowning you is Justice in reverse. So that makes me feel like there has been some karma. There has been things that you've done. It doesn't mean that you're bad, okay? But it just means that there's things that you've done that are kind of, things are happening now. And you're looking at the things that you've done in the past, and you're kind of like, shit, did I make that happen? Did I do that? Like, is that the reason why this is happening? You're having those feelings. And I think it's not to make you feel bad or anything. It's really just to show you, like, look, when you're moving forward, let's make better decisions. Let's make decisions that you actually feel are fair and are justified and righteous, okay? Not to shame you, not to say that you're wrong, because we all go through it. That's how we learn. But just so that you actually have a clear understanding of moving forward, I'm going to do things differently. I'm going to change. I'm going to make, movements so that I'm able to make that happen. All right. Changing up your routine, changing up guilt, not feeling guilty anymore, not staying in the neutral position, but more so wanting help, asking for it, and being able to really surrender to that change instead of just wanting it and never doing anything about it. So this is a power moment for you. This is a stage of power for you, Capricorn. Understand that. I really want you to let that sink in. You have been in a situation where you feel like you've been the underdog, or you feel like people haven't paid attention. People didn't notice you. People didn't value what you were bringing to the table. They looked over you, or they thought you were the bad guy. There's so many ways that this could have showed up for you, Capricorn. So many ways. Yeah, and you didn't get what you wanted out of the situation. There were times where you felt like you had to wait, you had to, you helped other people and then things didn't happen for you, or especially with your passions and things that you're passionate about, it almost seemed like you had to wait until you were old to get the benefits of things, or you had to do more learning than other people around you. And you had to, life taught you a lot of lessons. And I want you to understand that none of this is wrong. None of this is sad. None of this means you're bad. You're Capricorn, okay? Capricorn, I have a whole video about this. Please check out the video with the devil, Saturn, and Capricorn. What do they have in common? It's something like that, right? I'll link it. Understand that you're ruled by Saturn. Saturn is not here to play games. Saturn is here to teach. It's here to regulate. It's here to discipline you. Right? So there's no feeling sorry. There's no, I did the wrong thing. Can you still make sure I'm okay? No, you learn from your right and your wrong. You know what I'm talking about, Capricorn. You work hard and you get the result that you put in. Cause and effect. It's very simple, and you understand that. Out of all the signs, you understand that. You know that what you put in is what you get out. What energy you cast is what energy you're going to get out, right? So this is all that this means. You have moments where you have to put in extra work, but it's not extra. It's just about, that the more you put in, the more you get out. And you, as Capricorn, you expect a lot. You want a lot out of what you do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Spirit is now asking you to take charge and have that understanding moving forward, so you can really, really manifest the things that you want to have happen and build it from the ground up with a solid foundation. Moving forward, we have the Seven of Swords. So you have a strategy coming. You are working on something magnificent. I think you're keeping it away from people because you don't want people to taint what this is. You are keeping it to yourself, or you're keeping it only towards the people that need to see this. And there's nothing wrong with that, Capricorn. I want you to understand that you are having an elevation and an uplifting moment within your strategy mentally. And I know that sounded kind of like all over the place, but you're having a mental upgrade. You're not worried about if people are comfortable with what you're doing. You're being yourself. You're doing this for you. You're not trying to be buddy-buddy. You're not trying to be the mothering type or the friendly person, whether you're male or female. Yes, King of Swords. You're getting rid of what doesn't need to be there. You're standing up for yourself, in my opinion. You're standing up for yourself. You're deciding what needs to be there and what does not. You're being very logical, and I think for whatever this is, especially if it's like career, this is what you need to do at this time. And even if it's just your life, yeah, you have some karmic things that have to be resolved, and whether you like it or not, I think you've owned up to that reality for yourself. Like, I need to fix this, whether it's within yourself or in other situations that you're a part of. And it's not about being lovey-dovey. It's about really looking and being like, I need to fix this, and I will. I have to. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going through this karmic cycle. So this is all a lesson from Spirit to say, look, it's not fun anymore to get in trouble. It's not fun anymore to pretend things are okay. It's not fun anymore to smile when you really feel like crying. It's not fun anymore to pretend that you're happy. Let's fix this. Let's move forward for real this time. Let's move forward for real this time, Capricorn. All right. So that's your message. I really hope that it, hit home for you. And I hope that it really confirmed things that you already know within yourself. I'm just here to confirm it. Thank you so much for watching. I do have a channel full of readings that you can check out. Also, I have a website where you can contact me for your own personal tarot reading. You can also go to my Patreon to sign up for that, to be a monthly client of mine, so we can really get you on track for the things that you need to have for yourself. And also have products on my website, crystals at this point. So if you want to check that out, please feel free to do so. I'm welcoming all of you. Thank you so much just for being here, liking the video, subscribing, and watching the video. It means more than you will ever know. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.